Today we will be talking about what happened to Big Ed and Rose following their appearance on 90 Day Fiancé. We will provide an update on Rose's love life and Ed's political aspirations. Big Ed and Rose are one of the most well-known couples of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. They might be one of the few couples who are recognized outside of the 90 Day Fiancé community due to the multiple memes created using Big Ed's segments from the show.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
here.
so sweet.
Back on Before the 90 Days Season 4, 54-year-old Big Ed traveled to the Philippines to meet his 23-year-old online girlfriend, Rose. During his stay in the Philippines, Ed experienced culture shock, and initially he had a hard time trusting Rose. Big Ed requested that Rose should do an STD test before they become intimate. He also thought that perhaps Rose had some ulterior motives in the relationship.
After seeing how Rose lives in her village, it makes me wonder, who wouldn't want to come to America for a better life? And is that what it's all about for Rose, my future wife? Is it not about love? Am I just her meal ticket and her way out?
Despite their differences and trust issues, Rose and Ed became official during Ed's trip. However, the season ended with Ed and Rose breaking up in the Philippines. Rose's dream was to have 2 more children, aside from her 4-year-old son, Prince, and she told Big Ed about it since the start of their online romance. But Big Ed didn't tell Rose that he didn't want to have any more children until after they met in person. Rose confronted him about that, and she also stood up for herself when it came to Ed's treatment of her. For example, telling her that she needed to take an STD test and also telling her that she had bad breath. Ultimately, Rose broke up with Ed. After their season, Big Ed and Rose confronted each other during the tell-all episode filming. Big Ed claimed that after their breakup, Rose tried to get back together with him. Meanwhile, Rose said that when she divulged her financial problems to Ed, when they first started talking to each other, he requested a naked video from her in exchange for money. These allegations were denied by Big Ed. After the breakup with Ed, Rose had a brief romance with a woman, but their relationship was short-lived. Rose said she would like to focus on providing for her son before jumping into another relationship.
Rose, are you still dating that woman?
Wala. Kasi gusto ko lang muna focus kay Prince and focus sa career, ganun.
Big Ed and Rose haven't talked to each other for 9 months after the tell-all episode filming. The 2 of them were finally able to set the record straight on 90 Day Brazil in 2021. During an episode of that show, Rose confessed that she indeed loved Ed, and he agreed with that. Rose was able to forgive Big Ed for his behavior, and she said she would like to move on to a next chapter of her life.
Masaya ko para kung nag-apologize siya and happy to accept that.
So Rose said she has moved on. She's somehow happy that it happened anyway, and that she's just happy and just moving on.
After Before the 90 Days Season 4, Big Ed appeared on 2 seasons of 90 Day The Single Life spin-off, where he dated his on-and-off girlfriend Liz, who's 26 years his junior. Their relationship can be described as tumultuous, but somehow the couple managed to reconcile following a nasty breakup, and they are currently engaged and still together. Big Ed appeared on multiple TV programs and YouTube shows following his time on 90 Day Fiancé. He recently announced that he will be running for the governor of California.
Hey, you guys, listen, I'm here with my filming manager, Liz. Notice the ring. Anyways, you guys, it's 8:40. It's the 25th of March, 2022. I officially declare myself as a write-in candidate for the governorship of the state of California. I want to stand on several different platforms, but one, I want to stand up for the little guy, local businesses, anybody that rides a Vespa, of course. That's number one. Number two, I want to stand up for trade schools. I think trade schools are important, and if you're not cut out for college, like I wasn't, you don't need to waste your money. Also, I want the universities to pay for it. So, Big Ed, I'm going to be the writing candidate for the governorship of the state of California for 2022. God bless. 23.
When it comes to Rose, her life did a 180-degree turn after she appeared on 90 Day Fiancé. The TLC personality has expanded her resume quite a bit after making her reality TV debut. These days, Rose makes ends meet with modeling gigs, social media opportunities, and by sharing personal videos with fans on Cameo. She also sells her own merchandise and has a growing YouTube channel with more than 750,000 subscribers. She also has a store named after her son, Prince. Following her appearance on 90 Day Fiancé, Rose was able to improve her living conditions. Back when she and Ed were filming, Rose was living with her family, and Ed was shocked with the lack of modern amenities at Rose's place.
Well,
What do you say?
well, where are the windows? It's all open up above. And they don't really have a front door. It's just a kind of a curtain of paper CD covers. And it's all concrete with sheets hanging, covering, I guess, to make it more homely. I expected it to be, pretty bad, but this is really bad. Water is coming.
A little bit.
This was the first night I've ever spent without access to air conditioning, and I hated it. Rose, what is that?
I think mouse.
While those accommodations are common in Southeast Asia, Rose was able to upgrade to a bigger, more modern house for herself and her son, Prince. After her appearance on 90 Day Fiancé, Rose surprised her followers with some stunning makeovers. She had her hair dyed red with some blonde highlights. Currently, her hair is much lighter. Back when Rose was on 90 Day Fiancé, some fans presumed that she only wanted to date Ed in order to receive a green card. However, Rose says she has no interest in moving to America. Rose teased that she would come to America only if she had plans for a vacation. Quote, "Maybe to visit, but my life is here in the Philippines and I'm happy," end quote, she shared in November of 2021. Interestingly, Rose gained somewhat of a popularity in the Philippines, and her storyline with Big Ed was even put on small screens in a form of a TV series.
Ang between a Filipino and a foreign national.
Kung gusto mo talaga mag-Maynila, pero iyon mo yung bata sa akin.
Uuwi siya ng Pilipinas para patunayan na mahal niya ako. I can't believe you with me na.
Just smile and act normal. Your breath stinks. Can you also shave your legs?
Meron kayang forever?
I know your true color. You're a liar person. Because the show,
Fiancé or financier?
A few months ago, Rose revealed that she is finally in a new relationship. On December 31st, 2021, Rose announced on her Instagram, quote, "I have found the one. Thank you for being there for me and Prince. We'll always have each other through our ups and downs." In a candid video on her YouTube channel, Rose admitted that she has issues in this new relationship due to the age gap between her and her new boyfriend and her past trauma from the previous relationship. Rose says she had a hard time trusting and communicating following her relationship with Big Ed.
Kami, yung personal. After nun, nasirang communication namin. Talagang kasi nga, natanamin ako ng hindi maganda sa isip ko. Kasi, pakaramdam ko, babalik pa rin ako sa dati.
Rose noted that her new boyfriend is kind and caring, but they were experiencing major culture differences. Despite the initial issues in the relationship, the couple is still together and going strong. Recently, Rose finally showed her new boyfriend, an Australian man named Greg, on her YouTube channel. Greg appears to be an older gentleman. The couple sees each other when Greg visits the Philippines once in a few months. Rose says that Greg is a businessman who usually travels to the Philippines for his work. Rose introduced Greg to her father during a visit to the family's piggy farm. Greg had a really good time meeting Rose's father, who he described as a hard-working man. Rose's boyfriend helped her renovate parts of her house and build 3 new doors in her YouTube video. He also fixed broken locks, bought new chairs, and he did some painting and carpentry. Rose's fans noted that Greg seems to be an upgrade from Ed. As always, please consider liking this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.